Welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning in again. I hope you're all doing good. And behind me you can see the very beautiful and colourful Marin DSX FS. So this is like their flat bar gravel bike, and it comes with a suspension fork, so ideal for the terrain where I live. It's got wireless shifting courtesy of Wheeltop. This is the XO. It's their newest mountain bike wireless group set, and then we've got the shifter here, which is very funky. It just makes really cool noise as well. Look, see, not only does it work well, it also sounds really cool. But another thing I changed was my crankset, and on my last ride it was creaking like hell, and I'm sure you all agree there's nothing worse than a creaky bike. So I went home, I took all the crank off, I tightened up the bottom bracket a bit, greased the spindles, I've re-tightened everything up, and so far I seem to have got rid of the creak. So this bike is running very smoothly, so fingers crossed it will continue to run smoothly throughout this ride, because I actually really like this bike. And some of you may notice that I have changed the wheels. We now have these very summery 6-spoke wheels on with a little bit less gnarly tyre. This is the Venture. It's a 50mm wide by 700, so it's fast, grippy, like everything that I need for these trails in the sun. Right, anyway, enough waffling, let's take this for a ride and see if I've got rid of that dreaded creak. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Let me explain what's just happened. So, to thoroughly test if my bike is going to creak, I figured I had to put some like max efforts in and really push it. And I was just riding down this path and I've blown up in a spectacular fashion. So midway along this beautiful scenic gravel route, I've blown up and had to sit down on the floor and nearly die. But I'm pleased to report that the creak, the annoying creak that has been plaguing every ride for the last, well, since I changed this crank, it's now gone, and this bike is absolutely silent. I've got to say as well, like the shifting, everything combined has made for a very silent running bike, and I love just riding along, and the only noise that your bike makes is when you freewheel. It's just very satisfying, and honestly, a creaky bike is like the most annoying thing, and it is mainly because it's not meant to make a creak. Bikes aren't meant to creak, and if there's a creak, that quite often means that something's loose or rubbing, which could mean you're causing damage to your bike, or something's going to fall off or whatever. But yeah, I'm happy to report that none of that is going to happen with my bike. It is in tip-top condition. I also did give my bike a little top up with some sealant. I put the new Muc Off valves in there, wireless shifting. It is so much better than like I expected it to be. I did expect it to be a little bit niggly, that it was going to be a bit of a pain to set up, but this is like the latest version. I have it set up as a 12 speed, and it is just literally set and forget. No issues, none at all. It's shifted perfectly. I haven't had to fine tune anything. My crankset isn't creaking, it's just got a bit of grass in it. But now I've had a moment to chat about my bike and tell you that it's not creaking. I've also got my breath back. I'm feeling less like I'm going to throw up. That was actually something that I've not felt for quite a while, and it does make me realise that I do actually kind of enjoy really pushing it sometimes on a ride. Like, not to the point where I want to vomit, but just really smashing it is just so much fun, and the fitter you get, the longer you can smash it for. Because I'm pretty sure I used to be able to do this entire route flat out. I mean, it gets really, really, really steep up there, so maybe not that bit, but I wouldn't be blowing up about here. But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling and I'm going to continue onwards. Right, let's go. I was going to say nothing but the sound of silence, but then there's my like heavy panting that kind of ruins it. But yeah, absolutely silent, stealthy. I know it's a very little thing, but it really, really, really did annoy me, just having that constant creak. Any creak is annoying because you're doing a long ride and just that constant niggling, like it was driving me mad, and it honestly made me not want to ride this bike. I did actually kind of suspect it might be the bottom bracket or the crankset, because they are like cheap AliExpress ones, but now I've re-greased it and tightened it all up, seems to be absolutely spot on. So for the price that I paid for it, I'm very happy indeed, because it looks awesome, and it seems to work. I think it was probably like a little bit of like use error when I installed it, or maybe after the first ride everything just needed tightening up a little bit, but now, oh, absolutely spot on, and I'm very happy indeed. I'm looking forward to lots more miles on this bike. I genuinely love riding this bike. It feels really fast with these tyres on. I just really enjoy riding it. But as you can tell, I'm very pleased. I've finally got rid of that annoying creak, and now I can just enjoy riding this bike because it is one of my favourite bikes. Anyway, bit of a rambly random one today, nothing out of the ordinary. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Bye.